Hello there, everybody. Hello there, viewers. Hello there, my dragons. It's me, Retrofell 1, 2 of the 3. And today I'm going to be showing you the Super Smash Bros. DLC's fighters from first to last. So, if you are one of those fans that are like, I'm pretty sure I don't know what Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is, then I'll explain it to you. But if you are one of those people who knows what it is, then I pretty much don't have to explain it to you. But it's basically but Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is basically every single character in the game, including DLC characters, which in fact is what we're going to be talking about today. We are going to be talking about the first DLC fighter to the last, which is from Joker to who? That is what we're going to find out. Also, if you want to get really good at Smash, or if you just need an extra controller for Smash Bros, then I recommend you go ahead and get the GameCube controller and the Pro controller if you already don't have it. Anyway, that's right. We're going to be talking about all of the DLC fighters from Piranha Plants to SORA, the last fighter of the entire Smash Bros. Game. So it turns out there's actually 82 fighters. And you can see a lot of it here. Yep. There is a lot of them, and including the DLC characters. So we have Piranha Plant from Mario, Joker from Persona 5, Hero from his own series that I probably don't know about, Banjo and Kazuya from, well, his own series, Terry from, I don't know, Billith from the other game, which I'm not familiar with, Min from ARMS, Nintendo, and here is one we all like, Minecraft Steven Alex, Final Fantasy Sephiroth, Pyra and Mithra Xenoblade Chronicles, Kazuya Tekken, and finally, the fighter that all the fans have been waiting for a long time, SORA from Kingdom Hearts. And it's also rolling out on the 18th of October. So you only have 8 days to get it when it releases. Since there is 8 days left, you will have time to get the SORA fighter. You can get it on October 18th, and it is coming to the Nintendo eShop. But I am telling you one thing. SORA is absolutely broken in Smash Bros, meaning he has good combos, he has good movesets, and that is what I am going to be showing you today. Oh, wait, hang on one second. Help me! Okay, so we're moving on to the tier list, which is right here. So we're going to be moving on from worst to bad, from Echoes, what the flip is this? Not trash though. Trash, mediocre, all right, great, and godlike. For the blue section called Echoes, wait, let me check. Who is this fighter? We have Crom, Daisy, Black Pit, and Dark Samus. They're pretty okay-ish, although Crom's attacks are pretty, well, trashy. I could say he's pretty bad at the game, because when he tries to do a moveset of attacking players, and if you're doing it on the ledge, he just instantly drops down and then just instantly KOs. So I know how that works. And I've never played with Daisy before, but I can tell that she's not good at the game. And Dark Pit, if you use Dark Pit, I think he's pretty good with swinging the hammer, but he's not really good at neutral air attacks or like at down air attacks, or even at counter attacking. And Dark Samus, wait, I'm fine. One second. Okay, I'm back. So Dark Samus, he has these like missile projectiles that he can just like just drop down, and it's pretty much useless, by the way. Now we're moving on to the purple section, which is not trash, though, and that's Piranha Plants. So Piranha Plant, I know Piranha Plant was the first DLC fighter added in the game, but to be honest, he's completely useless. By the way, he's kind of useless, but not useless in all in all. So Piranha Plant is kind of like an okay-ish more of character because his attacks are basically like chomping. So his attacks are like chomping like at other players. He can also just move his plant shell as a down attack and just do side to side attacks, which I used to play as him, and I thought he was like, okay, he's really good, but now I'm just like, I don't even use him often, and he's just like terrible. When I fight him with my friends, I'm just like, I'm absolutely terrible with him. So that's why I think he deserves at the purple section. I believe he deserves it at the purple section, and his final smash is literally grabbing two people and just like smashing them on the ground. And it doesn't even, but if it's at low crit damage, then it doesn't even just like send them flying off the stage. But if it's at high critical damage, then it just totally annihilates them both. Now here's one that's actually trash, and I don't have this DLC fighter in the game. In fact, I didn't even play with these at all. So, but I have seen people play it. So Byleth is trash, but I don't feel like there's really much to describe about Byleth since I've never played with her. But so let's just move on. All right, so the next section we have is mediocre. Now we have Min Min, Isabelle, and wait, who's this fighter? No, Zoomy, why? So wait, who's this fighter? Corin. Oh, okay. So the mediocre section is Corin, Isabelle, and Min Min. I'm skipping Min Min because I've also never played her, but I am going to talk about Min Min. So I've seen Min Min in like a couple of Smash stages. So Min Min has like some pretty okay attacks, and her attacks are just like extending her arms very long for attacking players or your opponents. And if they're trying to get back up on the stage, then Min Min just kind of like does a down air attack, which is not really useful, but it's okay and just kind of knocks out the player in a way. Now Isabelle is kind of frustrating in a way to deal with. So Isabelle, you basically just have all these like Animal Crossing attacks. In her final smash, is just basically caging up players inside a Tom and Nook house and then just like blasting them into the sky. So that's the Isabelle final smash attack. But when Isabelle does her recovery, it's just like two balloons floating, and it doesn't even get that high, like literally not even close to the stage, and she literally just like drops down to the bottom of the stage, and then she's like, like that. And Corin, I've had experience, but again, also frustrating to deal with. In the light of world, kind of frustrating to deal with. But yeah, she's kind of mediocre. Again, she's not that. Also, and so she's not that good. And now we are moving to the all right section, which I won't talk about a lot of these. This dog over here, Incineroar, Ken, the Mies, Pac-Man, Rosalina, Ryu, Fighter, and Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer is like some of the basic attacks that you know, like the hoopsies, the yoga poses for attacking, and the soccer ball. Villager, kind of the same thing as Isabelle, but a little more all right-ish. Ryu is kind of like Ken in a way, except they have different idle animations and different attacks. Ken is like more of a fire type, and like Ryu is like more of like the yin and yang type. And Rosalina, she's like the galaxy. She's also appearing in the game Mario Galaxy, which she should be iconic for. And her attacks are kind of similar to Daisy and Peach, but they're not really good. In a way, anyway, her final smash is just like a giant star, like a giant massive star trying to like drive players off the stage. And Pac-Man, well, that's just, so basically he has ghosts and food helping him, including a fire hydrant. And his final smash is just literally like chomping people. It's just like chomping people and then driving them out of the stage. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm fine. Yeah. Now let's move on to the Mii's. So Mii Brawler is like more of like a punchy kind of thing. So he also drives people off the stage and does like serious crit damage. He's kind of all right, but he does serious crit. He does like little bit of amateur crit damage. And yes, that goes along for the sword fighter with his massive sword, and Mii Gunner with her thing, with her like blaster. And when I say Mii Gunner, it's not an actual gun. It's more of a blast. It's more of like a Mii blaster. Instead of like Mii Gunner, it should be like Mii Blaster, because she has a hand that can literally like blast people, or that can literally like blast or laser the players in the game. And her final smash is just literally like lasering them and just like driving them off the stage again. Now Incineroar, he's more of like a Pokemon. And Incineroar, he has like a more of like a serious clutchy claw attack, more of kind of like thing. And he treats the opponents as if it's like a boxing match. And his final smash is just like fiercest rats, a fiercest moon smash, and then just drives them off the stage by like a little bit. I don't know what to say about this, so I'm just gonna skip that. So I don't usually play with Terry, so I'm gonna skip that. Steve, however, is great. Steve is amazing. Like, obviously, Steve. So I played with Steve multiple times in the match. He's really good with like the mine carts, setting up TNT, and he also makes great recoveries, such as like placing blocks down, using the elytra to get back on the stage. He does a lot of stuff. Now, this guy, so Richard and Simon, pretty much the same. Xenoblade, Chrono, these three, Sheik, Pyra, and Mithra, they're kind of the same, have different attacks. Both have great stamina, and not a lot though, but they do have great attack power and a lot of defensive like strategies. And I don't have much to explain on who this is. And Palutena, I wouldn't say she's great. She's more like she's not good. So I wouldn't move her to great. I would just move her to trash, because she's not that good when it comes to her. But she is good when it comes to teleporting and like staff attacks. So I guess that should be good. Okay, Lucina is more of like a sword fighter. So I guess she belongs to that place. But I don't know why Marth is on that list, because I think Lucina does better than Marth. Little Mac, okay, he's good with the punch outs, because some of my friends use Little Mac, and it is, I mean, like, it's kind of amazing, but at the same time, it's not amazing. Little Mac does good by just like punching and driving opponents off from the stage as the players try to recover. But Little Mac is like, it's great. He has nice tactic punches that I'm not saying they're bad, they're strategic, but it's just like a bit too far from like perfection. Now King K. Rool, he also does pretty good. he has higher attack power than Little Mac, but at the same time, he can literally just like he can just shoot with his cannon. He can just shoot a cannon and then just swirl the player up and then just bonk and then just like bonk them out of the stage. And when it comes to counterattacks, if you time it perfectly, he can deflect the counterattack and attack it on the other person. And I have and Kazuya is what I have, so I'm gonna explain. Oh, come on. As I was saying, I'm gonna explain Kazuya. But first, we're gonna talk about Splatoon. Just kidding, we're not talking about Splatoon. Inkling is okay. I don't have much experience for Hero or Sephiroth. Yeah, Hero. I don't think so. I don't think so. Inkling or Hero. So Kazuya, he is like a pretty good combo. He's like pretty good combo setups. And if you have a GameCube controller, you can just pretty much press A, and it does 45 damage. And if a player just tries to recover, use the R stick, and it just works. And then you can just get back on the platform, and then you can do it all over again. But no, you can also use A and R combo. You can pretty much use A with any infinitely combo that there is. So you can make your own combo that just makes people want to rage quit. Well, not rage quit, just like, like have a good game, because I'm going to use Kazuya to beat you kind of game. Greninja and Link's powers are kind of combined to Sora's, which we'll talk about in a little while. So Greninja is kind of like more of a strategic kind of guy. And he also used the water attacks to get back on the stage and tries to like crit players as much as possible. Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings are all kind of good too with their strategic clown vehicle kind of things. And I'm getting really nervous because I don't know what to say. The clown vehicle does more of like damage, and there's like robots, like mini robots trying to attack the other opponent. But I wouldn't say OP opponents like Kazuya. Say we have Bowser Jr. and Kazuya. Kazuya would do good, but if Bowser Jr. and his Koopalings had more of an efficient strategy, then Kazuya would lose. But Kazuya also has a takedown move that just literally instant knocks down players, instantly knocking down players, including Bowser Jr. Bayonetta is okay. She has like foot stomp. She uses like foot stomps, kind of like some of like the figures. She has moves kind of like the figures in the actual game, and she's kind of like good with it. Oh, yeah. Moving on to Banjo and Kazooie, which I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience with, but I do see players play it. So if for some reason you seem to be losing with Banjo and Kazooie, just try to use like the down B move to get back up. And if you want to really drive players off the stage, use the dash forward to knock players off the stage with your own hit combos, or you can just bring them down with them. And now, finally, we move on to the perfection tier, or the godlike tier, which we have Cloud, Joker, Mega Man, Ridley, Sephiroth, and lastly but not least, Sora. Now, Sora's moveset is a lot more complicated. Well, not more complicated, it's really easy to use. And Sora has more aerial air ground than any player in the game. That is combined with Greninja and Link. So, which I'm about to show you. And I don't have to and this is the part where I don't have to explain Sora's moveset, but I do have to explain it for Sephiroth. So Sephiroth has like a sword. Okay, you know what? So Sephiroth has a sword. He can use it for attack. He can use it for attacks, and he has this spiritual thing that drives players off the stage or just crits them out of the stage. And of course, his final smash is just literally the equivalent of breaking Earth, and literally just crit is just literally smashing the players out of the stage. And I've used Ridley hundreds and hundreds of times. I am telling you, I cannot tell how good Ridley is in almost of the entire game. So if you want to use a first attack, always use Ridley. If you don't have any DLC fighter, just use Ridley, and he will be good at that. He literally just pick up players and just literally drag them across the ground and just let them go and fly him off the stage. And if you use his final smash, it'll be really effective. It'll be really effective, and it can literally drive players off the stage. Mega Man, I wouldn't say he's godlike. He's like great, but he's not godlike. That goes for the same with Joker. Well, Joker is actually more of a good character because, yeah, you get the attack. If you are a Smash Ultimate fan, then you probably know then you've probably played Joker and you know how to play him. But for the people who already played Joker, then I'm not going to do it again. Now, Cloud, however, he's really interesting to play as. He's from Final Fantasy, like Sephiroth is, and he has a giant sword which he can use to attack the other player, to attack the other opponents. Like, say, example, I took Inkling. I would do Cloud versus Inkling, and Cloud would just literally beat Inkling because he has a final smash that is OP and just literally just like Excalibur's Inkling all the time, and then Inkling would just be like, go out of the stage. And that's how you would win as Cloud, Joker, Mega Man, Ridley, Sephiroth, or SORA. But SORA is actually a special type of character. And he's releasing on the 18th of October. And to end this video, I will also be talking about SORA's moveset before you can play as him. So this is SORA's moveset in Smash Ultimate. So this is a jab, tilt, and dash attack. So 3-hit combo. So he has a unique system which makes several of his moves unleash a series of 3 hits. This can be performed as a standing jab in the air or from using his forward tilt and forward air attacks. You can repeatedly press or hold the A button after attacking to continue the combo, and just use up A or up B to use aerial sweep. No, I did not want to do that. So the jab, SORA will swing his Keyblade overhead to initiate the combo, attacking quickly but with low power. So the forward tilt is SORA will swing his key upwards to initiate the up attack of the 3-hit combo. It's slower but with increased power. And this is what I was just talking about. The down tilt, however, is SORA will slice the Keyblade along the floor in front of him, launching anyone hit upwards and toward him. Great for comboing into an up tilt or an aerial 3-hit sequence. So the dash attack. So SORA will slide along the floor, kicking his foot out in front of him. Oh, and if you have I'll say one thing about SORA. If you have a player trying to attack SORA can just dodge it and counterattack the other person. For like example, say Ganondorf. That's how. Now we'll be talking about his smash attacks. So SORA's forward smash his forward smash is striking in a single upward that reaches far in front of him. And his up smash is poking the Keyblade upward in a straight line. It has a wide damage area but deals increased damage and knockback at the center. The down smash is SORA jumping into the air and stabbing his Keyblade into the ground. The leap can also dodge. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, the counterattacks. So if Ganondorf was trying to attack SORA, you can use the down smash leap and then use the aerial sweep as well as the down smash. Speaking of which, we're going to be talking about the aerial attacks. So this is his neutral air. SORA quickly spins in a circle with his blade. Holding or tapping the A button will initiate a 3-hit combo, which I just said. And if you use the forward air, as well as if you do the forward air by holding A as the 3-hit combo mid-air, it'll just be like a completely useful combo to use. So my first combo is holding A, which is the 3-hit. But if you want to do it midair, then just do forward tilt and 3-hit combo A. His back air. If you already watched the SORA trailer, then I don't need to explain all of this to you. So the up air. So SORA swings quickly in a wide overhead arc. It knocks opponents' hit upwards again. In the original Kingdom Hearts game, it was called Hurricane Blast. And the down air, using Hurricane Blast from Kingdom Hearts, SORA spins and plummets, hitting all directions as he falls. The landing is quite dramatic. His grabs and throws. SORA's grab is fast with short reach. He grabs using his spare hand. So he grabs using his spare hand and this swaps him and just like swats them using his ki. The forward throw is SORA smacking the opponent on the head with the ki blade, knocking them backwards into the air. You can also do this with other opponents so that they fall off the stage. So the back throw. Okay, let's just skip through all of the attacks. The special attacks. So, as you can notice here, above his avatar is the different attacks. And he has 3 magic attacks: Firaga, Thundaga, and Blizzaga. However, if you really want to attack your players in the right way, which will do a ton of damage and drive them off the stage, I recommend you use Thundaga. It's amazing. Now, the next one is Sonic Blade. This can be used for recoveries. This can be used for absolute recoveries. Either you're attacking a player that's gonna try and lose one stock, and you can get back on the stage as a recovery at the same time. And you can use B with any direction of the joystick where you want it to go. And the up B is the aerial sweep. He spins in a spiral upwards, continuously hitting anyone in his path. And it deals a lot of knockback in the end, but making it an excellent finisher. Now, for certain players that have a certain counterattack, the other player will use that counterattack, and SORA will be able to deflect it in a matter of a surprise. And finally, we will be talking about his final smash. So he points the ki blade forward and summons a keyhole in the air a distance in front of him. Any opponents that are sucked in and locked behind a door take heavy damage before an explosion shall send them flying. And that is the complete SORA moveset in Smash Ultimate. And of course, I will be talking about the styles. So in the original Kingdom Hearts, he had 4 different styles. Even though I've never played the game, he still had 4 different styles. And he had a 5th one, which was cartoon-like. And he also has different animations to go along with that. But I feel like SORA belongs at the top of this tier list. I can certainly agree, and everyone can certainly agree in the Smash universe, that SORA is the last fighter, and he deserves to be a godlike character, inheriting Greninja and Link's power. So that is it, guys. If you wanted to know the moveset and the combos of this video, if there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments below and I will reply to that. Thank you, everyone, and I will see you all later. Have a good day, my dragon buds, and I'll see you later.